welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Firenza, aka the girl with big hair. Ow. I am back with another video this week. Before we even get started, you know what to do. Make sure you click the subscribe button and make sure you hit the little bell button next to it so that you can get notified. Today I wanted to just chat with you guys about some things in light of all of the spring sales that are coming up or that are happening right now. I know Ulta is having their 21 days of spring sale. I don't know if Sephora is having anything. I don't really keep up because y'all know I'm the drugstore queen. In light of all of that and in light of this springtime, I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about shopping for makeup. I know a lot of the times women who don't usually wear makeup or who don't go into MAC or Sephora or Ulta with a fully beat face tend to feel a little bit intimidated when they are shopping for makeup. So I wanted to give you guys 5 things that you should keep in mind when you are shopping for makeup, whether you're going into MAC, Ulta or Sephora or any other drugstore or makeup store. These are things that you should keep in mind as you're shopping. So the first thing is have a budget. Make sure you go in knowing exactly how much you're gonna spend, otherwise you will overspend. I can almost guarantee you that. Usually when I go into Ulta, I tell myself I'm not gonna spend any more than $100. And that way I know, okay, well I can, if I wanna get a high-end product, I can splurge on that and that's pretty much all that I'd be able to get. The second thing is don't be dead set on high-end or low-end products. Like a lot of times people go into makeup stores and they're like, oh, I need to buy all Too Faced or I need to buy all, you know, Lancome or all of these high-end products. You don't need to spend a lot of money to get good quality products. Y'all know I am the drugstore queen. I spend all my money, I probably spend more money in Walgreens than I do in Ulta or Sephora. It's, you know, I just am here for quality over quantity. If I spend $45 on a foundation, I expect it to cover up all of the blemishes and my sins and die on the cross for me, all right? Also, with that's sort of number 2A, or this is sort of number 2A, don't be afraid to ask if there's something similar to a high-end product. So if you are looking at a low-end, or I'm sorry, a high-end product and it's a little bit too pricey for you, you can ask if there's something similar that is a low-end product, and I'm sure that someone will be able to offer a dupe. Or you can always ask me, comment below and let me know if there is a high-end product that you are looking for a dupe for, because again, I am the drugstore queen and I generally know when there is a dupe that can be used instead of a high-end product. So yeah. The next thing is know your skin. Like, be prepared to talk about your skin. I know personally that I have incredibly oily skin. I have very large pores. I have very textured skin. The way that you can generally tell is to think about is to see or think about what your face looks like at the end of the day. For me, my face is incredibly oily at the end of the day. So I know that I have extremely oily skin, specifically in my T-zone. But yes, know your skin. You will need to be prepared to answer questions about your skin. So think about that and make sure you're prepared to do that as you walk into the store. Another tip is don't be afraid to ask for help. Again, I know that it is quite intimidating when you walk into a MAC, a Sephora, or Ulta and everybody's face is beat for the gods. I get that. It's intimidating. But guess what? At the end of the day, it's their job to help you. And if you feel like at any moment they're not helping you, it's okay to be like, all right, thank you so much for your help, and find somebody else in the store who is willing to help you. I will say that I think that the people at Sephora are a lot more knowledgeable on makeup and products than the folks at Ulta, but every now and again you'll get a really good artist who, or not, well, they could be an artist, but every now and again you'll get a really good associate at Ulta who is very knowledgeable and very helpful when it comes to the products that are in their store. But don't be intimidated by them. They are there to do a job and they should be doing it. I will fight somebody, all right? Don't come for my girls. And I think the final thing that you should keep in mind as you are shopping in these stores is ask for samples. Some stores have samples. I don't think that Ulta gives out samples. I think they give out samples of like their fragrances, but in terms of products, I don't think they always give out samples. They do sometimes put them in your bag when you are purchasing something, but that's not really helpful if you're looking for a sample of something before you buy it. I do know that Sephora gives out samples. I don't know if MAC gives out samples. I don't really shop in MAC. I think I've talked to you guys about that a lot actually because I feel like MAC, the products in MAC are way too expensive, number one, and also they are overrated. So not saying that you shouldn't shop at MAC. I think that it's okay to shop at MAC. I'm just saying I don't know much about it, so I don't know if they give out samples. But I do know that Sephora gives out samples. Any makeup counter that you go to in like a Macy's or something like that should be giving out samples, so I definitely recommend suggesting a sample before you purchase. I highly recommend doing that so that you're not wasting your money. In some cases, when you buy makeup online, you can also purchase like a sample pack that are like $3 or $5 or whatever the case may be. I recommend doing that as well, getting a variety of different shades so that you can test to see which one works for you and whether or not that particular formula is going to work well with your skin. So yeah, these are all of my tips. Make sure that you are prepared when you walk into those stores. I know people like me, I can walk into a Sephora and not ask. The only thing I usually ask for when I'm in there is if they have a product that I don't see out. I want them to check in the back. Don't be afraid to do that as well. But I know that there are a lot of people who are not like me, who don't really know much about makeup, or who don't just don't know what to look for. And it's okay for you to ask, and it's okay for you to get help that you need. It may seem intimidating at first, but I promise you, you'll be fine. Hopefully you'll run into someone at a Sephora. Sephora associates are so much more friendly in my opinion. Like I said, the Ulta ones are not always as knowledgeable, but Sephora generally are. And they are always so friendly and so willing to help, so I appreciate that about them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at @thegirlwbighair. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at @thegirlwbighair. And make sure you find me on Facebook, thegirlw_bighair. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.